Hey, hi, howdy. It is June 21st, and I am checking in. DVWB, Daily Vlogs with Blake. Okay, literally, why am I doing this to myself? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Hey, guys, so, I'm gonna go attempt to run a half marathon. I have absolutely zero experience in running a marathon, running a 5K, anything like that. I just keep seeing videos of wives challenging their husbands to, hey, do you think you can run a marathon? And then the guy delusionally being like, yeah, of course I can. And then they'll sign them up for a marathon and then they'll fail miserably because obviously if you don't practice, you can't just randomly run a marathon. So I'm going to start with a half marathon at least. I'm not going to be an idiot and dive straight into 26 miles. I know that's insane. So the way that I'm doing it, kind of cheating a little bit, but also not really because I'm going to still run the right distance. I'm going to go to a beach. I am going to set myself up exactly a mile away from the pier. I'm going to set up myself up with like a cooler, or like lawn chair, stuff like that. And then I'm going to run to the pier, run back, run to the pier, run back, and then do that. I believe you need to do it 7 times. It's going to be a good time. I'm very excited. Okay, now I'm in the car, so to break down my strategy a little bit more, I want to clarify, I have never done anything particularly like this. The longest I've ran in one sitting ever was 5 miles. I did it in the gym last year, and I'm not used to running with like a backpack on. So part of my strategy is, since I'm gonna have like a place where I keep running back to, I'm actually just gonna leave all my waters and supplies and stuff like that in that cooler and in that place. So I will literally just be running just me and myself, and I'll be going and it'll be a good time. I also prepared myself. I have a little beach bag. Since I'm gonna be doing this on the beach, part of the reason I'm doing this is because I actually really want to tan, but I low-key don't like going to the beach. So I'm gonna be trying to get a tan. So at one point in this video, you might see me shirtless. Whoopsie, sorry. And on top of that, I don't trust that my cheap headphones are going to live through this entire time. So I have a backup pair of headphones, a towel, sunscreen, all the good stuff. And yeah, so I'm excited to do this. Like I said, I will meet you guys when I get to the beach. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the screenshot. According to Apple Maps, I'm a mile away from the Funky Pelican, which is a restaurant that is on the pier. And let me show you this. I'm starting so early in the morning, so foggy, I can't even see what I'm running to. Like, I'm literally just gonna be running into the fog, and then eventually I'll be able to see it. But yes, I'm insanely excited. I gave myself a little setup situation. I'm not actually going to be hanging out at the beach, and especially, I'm not planning on hanging out at the beach after I finish, but I wanted to set up something so that, one, when I come back, I could easily notice where my stuff is and know, okay, this is a mile I could run back. But also, around like 8 o'clock-ish, I'm probably going to want to apply sunscreen and stuff, so I wanted to just like leave this here in a way that people are like, oh, somebody set up here. So hopefully this works out. I'm gonna go and pop my earbuds in and start running. Mile 1 took me about 12 minutes. I know I'm walking in the wrong direction. I recorded this earlier. My audio quality with my earbuds suck ass. So mile 2 is done. The first two kind of combined took about 28 minutes. I'm about to take my shirt off, get some water, quickly put some sunscreen on, and then get right back at it. Look at how bright as hell it is. God damn, it is bright as hell. Look at how bright as hell it is. It's bright as hell, as the kids say. God damn. Okay, I'm going to do my halfway update. I'm actually only at mile 6 right now, but the big thing is because when I hit 7 miles, which is arguably the actual halfway point, I'm going to be at the pier and there's a bunch of people down there. I decided I'll go ahead and give you guys my halfway update right now. It is about 8 o'clock. I started around 6:30. So right now I'm about a 15-minute mile pace. That's not bad. I feel like that's significantly better than I was expecting. I'm doing great, staying hydrated. My face is red. I guarantee you it's just exhaustion. It's actually not even sunburn. But I feel incredible. I actually think I'm doing relatively good. I think I could continue up the pace that I've been going at. Like, I actually don't feel sore the slightest right now. And I'm really confused. I will say, I do have one complaint. I'm currently running shirtless on the beach. I'm not seeing a single cougar. What's the point of running shirtless on the beach if there's no cougars? God. Also, funny story, after, I think it was my 3rd mile, when I was running down towards the boardwalk, I ended up cutting it a little short because I was getting relatively close, and there was a group of like 3 girls, like teenage girls, walking in my general direction, and I think they saw me and then like turned around, and I was gonna jog the rest of the way there, and I was like, fuck, they just turned around. I'm not about to jog towards that, like running towards it. That would be fucking terrifying, so I didn't do that. But I'm gonna stop, get some hydration, get back to it. So I will see you guys at mile 7, technically. Okay, I'm not quite at 12 miles, but I wanted to give you guys a little update. So I realized this morning, and I kind of had this realization while I was planning this, that like, since it's not a circle and 13 is an odd number, I would be finishing my marathon at the boardwalk, and then I'd have to walk back another mile. So I cut the last trip to the boardwalk a little shorter. So I have about 1.7 miles left to go. And like I said, to the boardwalk and back is going to be 2 miles. So I'm going to go a little over half a marathon, but I'm extremely excited. It's about 9:30. I'm low-key optimistic that I could get to the boardwalk by 10 o'clock, and that will technically be like my finish line moment. It's not actually, but if I could do that, I'm going to feel really, really good about myself, because I was expecting to be out here until like 11:30. And that was considering I was originally planning on getting here at 6. I thought I was going to be here from 6 a.m. to 11:30, and I'm about to be done before 10:30 probably. It's fucking awesome. I'm fucking exhausted. Look, it's literally finish line shaped. I'm gonna jog the rest of this. Hold up. That sucked. I would never recommend that. That was terrible. Alrighty, gang, time for a little post-game interview. That absolutely sucked. Would I recommend doing it? Absolutely. I think that it was a fun experience. I actually could see myself doing that again at some point in the next 2 weeks. Not gonna lie, I actually did kind of have a good time with it. I think one thing is, a lot of people warn me, hey, don't do it on the beach because like it being sloped is gonna kind of bother you a little bit. That might be true, but another reason not to do it on the beach is because the beaches that I go to, right, or the beaches that like are in my general area are very relatively steep, right? Until you get to where the water is. Where you get to the water, there's like a big drop off, and then there's like a nice big flat area. But a big thing that they don't tell you about is fishermen take up that entire fucking space, because they'll cast a reel out and then they'll get to the back of wherever it's flat and then just chill out and camp out there. And oh my God, the amount of times I had to either like go under fishing lines or go like all the way behind and around a goddamn fisher and like go back onto the actual like beach part of the beach. Oh man, I was so upset. Oh, I was so annoyed, because I was like, really, guys? You can't, like, be just, like, slightly considerate of the fact that you're not the only people on this beach right now. I don't know. I thought that was kind of annoying. But other than that, I had a relatively good time. I think it was fun. And for timing's sake, I started around 6:30. I ended around 10 o'clock. That's about 3.5 hours. That's actually not bad at all. I was expecting to do significantly worse. I literally, for reference, I made a marathon playlist that I was listening to while I was doing this. That playlist was about 4 hours and 45 minutes, because I was expecting it to take at least 4.5 hours. So I did good. I'm pretty proud of myself. Now I'm currently getting food because, oh my good God, I have not eaten anything yet today. And I had dinner yesterday around like 6 o'clock, so I am starving right now. I haven't eaten in over 12 hours, and yeah, I'm getting some double cheeseburgers, and it's gonna be nice. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that I had to tell you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for coming by and checking it out. I hope you guys have an incredible day, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. So peace out.